Welcome back, you guys. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how to create the perfect data product manager resume, and I'm even going to be giving you a template you can use to get your resume done in a matter of minutes. Please excuse any background noise. I'm coming to you today from the Solar Resort in Koh Samui, Thailand, because we have construction at my house, so sorry about that. For the very best data leadership and business building advice, be sure to subscribe to my channel so you'll be first to know when the next episode drops. Also, huge shout out to the community. Thank you for all of the comments and all of the love and all of the requests for content that you've been sending me. I've been getting that, and it really goes a long way to growing this channel, and so I really appreciate it, and thank you. So why am I qualified to share on data product management? Well, I have been developing and managing a data product since 2012, so that's for 9 years, and I've actually built, managed, and delivered machine learning information products that have served over 1.3 million people. So I have quite a bit of experience in building and managing data products. Hi, I'm Lillian Pierson, and I support data professionals to becoming world-class data leaders and entrepreneurs. Now, like I said, I have a template for you guys, and I could just give it to you now, but I'm not going to do that because you really need to know the hows and the whys of how to use it and basically why it actually works. So let's cover that really quickly, and then I will show you the template and where you can get it for yourself. This is a really simple 4-step process. So the first step is just to go and find a representative data product manager role. And what I mean by that is you need to find several roles that are representative of the type of data product manager position you would like to have, right? So lots of different types and aspects of data product management. And so you really want to make sure that you've nailed down what it is exactly that you're looking for in a job, and then we'll go from there. So I suggest starting with the following questions. What lifestyle requirements must the job afford you in order for you to be willing to take it? Also, of course, what is your salary requirement? What are your income requirements? After that, you want to answer the question, what is it you love most about the data product manager role? And what are you good at? Like what aspects of a data product management are basically your zone of genius? And then in the alternative, ask yourself the opposite question of what do you not love doing? Are you not as great at in the data product management role? So answer those 4 questions because they're going to help you identify good representative data product management positions for you. And then I'll show you what to do with this. And in this video, I'm going to be using my life and my career as an actual example. In terms of the lifestyle and income parameters, I would say I've lived in Thailand for the last 8 years. So it definitely has to be a job that I can do remotely. Another thing is that I'm an American citizen. I live on the US dollar and I have a Western quality of life. And so I need to work with American companies or Western companies. So that would impact the location parameter for when I'm going to find these job postings. In terms of expertise and experience in a professional capacity within data science, analytics, and product management, my real areas of expertise are, of course, data companies, data services, and data products. Also, I have a ton of experience and love working in both e-commerce and digital marketing. And I'm a licensed professional engineer, so I have the whole engineering tool set at my disposal. As far as skills that I have that I can hang my hat on, those are, of course, machine learning, project management, product management. I've been a successful entrepreneur for 9 continuous years, product development, and also I have a track record for leading highly profitable product launches. So all of these things are relevant to the product manager role. So just to give you an example of what I would look for in job postings in order to uncover jobs that seem like they would be representative of the kind of data PM role I'd like to take. You can see this first one here is asking for product management experience in engineering degree, MBA, which I have far more than an MBA in business training. So they want knowledge of Python and R, TensorFlow, all that, but they don't actually expect you to have spent a decade doing machine learning, which, I have not spent a decade full-time of my life implementing machine learning algorithms, and I never will. People skills, communication, comprehension of data, customer-facing expert product, all of that stuff, 100%, that's me. Looking at the second one, it's a remote, that's great. It's based in California. Looks like it would be able to cover my income requirements. 5 years of building digital products at scale, that's 100% me. A bachelor's degree, MBA, all of this stuff is check, check, check. And it's in the e-commerce space. So the first position was in marketing and the second one's in e-commerce. So both of those areas are basically yeah, for sure I can cover those and I would do great in them. The third one here is someone who's looking for 7 years of PM experience, which I do have. And it's actually a data company. And because I have a data business, I've specialized in data businesses, that would be something that's relevant for me. So I put that one down as well. And you can see that all of these job postings are in alignment with what I love doing as a in the data product management capacity and what I'm good at. So I will jot those links down so that I can refer to them later in our next step. Just to cover an example of what, I personally would not be a job that I would consider taking, I put up this fourth example, which they're asking for 7 years of data management and data governance experience. I've never used Jira and Confluence, and 5 years of experience with D3. It looks like they're looking for a data manager that has product experience, or even maybe a data scientist, like an implementation person that's got some product experience. I haven't done all this stuff, and 7 years of data management work and data governance work actually sounds like hell to me, so that would be not a good role for me. Step 2 then is to generate resume keywords, and so this is basically why you've gone ahead and identified the types of roles that you're looking for and kind of found the ones that are optimal for your little sweet spot within the data product management space. Because then you're going to take those jobs and you're going to put the job postings, the descriptions inside of a tool called Resume Worded. Now, I am not at all affiliated with Resume Worded, but it's a free keyword discoverer. Apparently they use neural nets to try and sum up the keywords from resume. I don't know how accurate it is, but it's free. It worked pretty well for me. So I just copy and paste all 3 job descriptions into the tool at once. It asked me to upload a resume, and I haven't had a resume for over 5 years. So I just put in a blank resume, and of course it's not going to find matches between a resume template and job descriptions, but that's fine because that's not what we're using it for. I just want to mine the representative job postings for keywords. After I got the results, you can see those here. It looks okay, but I went ahead and eyeballed the sample data to make sure that the model results from this Resume Worded app were actually correct, and they missed a few things, but not too many. So digital products and analytics products they were grouped incorrectly, and those are actually keywords, but they were not included there. So what I did then, I just copied out the keywords that Resume Worded identified, and then the ones that I found visually when I did a QA. And I made a list of them in order of importance, where one is the most important. Then it went back through and things like, okay, the word analytics, right? Analytics is pretty vague. So you need to add a little context to this because analytics, what's the context? And so I added, teams, partners, providers, products. What are they looking, when you're talking about analytics on your resume, what aspects of analytics are they actually looking for in the product management, in the job that they're hiring for, right? So I noted down some context there. So that's what you need to do in order to get a list of keywords that are representative of the type of data product management role that you would thrive in. This whole process probably take maybe 7 minutes, not as long as it's taking me to explain actually. Since you're still here, I would love to hear from you. If you would please take a moment to drop a comment and let me know what is your favorite part about the data product management role. I promise to reply back, and I'd love to get to know you. Moving on to step 3, now you've got your list of keywords, and so you need to populate your resume and with your keywords. Now you know what you need to emphasize on your resume. So it's really actually quite simple to go ahead and to just make sure that you're describing your experience and your accomplishments in quantitative terms, and your explanation is encompassing those keywords, right? So you have to think, okay, my relevant experience, what of my relevant experience actually meets these criteria, and explain your accomplishments and quantitative results with respect to those keywords. If you've done something you're really proud of, but it's not really relevant to the keyword list, please don't include it, because you need to just make this one-page resume a power punch of wow, this person is incredible. So you don't want to distract them with things that aren't relevant. So I'll just show you a snippet real quick of what I created when I used those keywords to create a resume for product management role. By the way, if you're loving this video I created on data product manager resume, and then I'm sure you're going to love this video I created on self-taught curriculum for data product managers. So we will leave a link to it in the description below, as well as in the cards to this video. Are we already on step 4? Yeah, because you have found representative jobs postings, you have mined them for the highest priority keywords, and now you've used those keywords to create a relevant resume in terms of the copy that is contained within your resume. So the last step is just to customize your resume for theme. These are called theme-based resumes, and when I say theme, I'm really talking about branding. And if you recall that list of keywords I just showed on the screen, number 3 was actually design, and design is a huge requirement for product managers of all types, data product managers included. And if you submit a resume that is highly branded to the actual company you are applying to work at, that is definitely going to catch their eye from the very beginning. In fact, I got this idea from a product manager who just got a job at Spotify doing this same thing. And I adapted her approach in order to create a training for data product managers. So when you're applying for any type of product management role, including data product manager, you want to make sure you're showing off your design savvy. What I've done is I've created a resume template that's actually customizable via color and font. So you can go in and make sure that what you're creating is just spot on for the actual company. And when I say that, I mean that you have gone ahead and matched the brand colors and the brand fonts of that company. If you're not sure how to identify their brand colors and fonts, there's just two really simple Chrome tools you can use to do that. So there's the color pick eyedropper and the font picker, and these are both Chrome extensions. I'll leave links to those in the description below. I've been using them for years, and they help me just pick off, okay, what are the fonts and the colors I need for this company. And if you want to see an example of what my resume looks like when I branded it towards that first job posting we looked at earlier, that was from a company called Demand Science. So I'll just show you here. Here's the company branding, and I've actually matched the colors of my resume and the fonts of my resume with the actual company. And see, it makes it really easy to go in now that you have generalized your keywords and to the type of data product manager role you're looking for. It makes it very easy to go in and just change out the colors and the fonts and create new highly branded themed resumes for all different types of companies. So you can get a new resume, customized resume put out in as little as 2 minutes using this theme that I created, right? If you want access to this customizable data product manager resume, I've left a link to it in the description below, and you can just access it through my website. Other than that, I have a really fun Facebook group called Becoming World-Class Data Leaders and Entrepreneurs, and I would love to see you in there. I will also leave a link to that in the description below as well. And if you like this video, be sure to show it some love by giving it a thumbs up and tell me in the comments below, what industry do you want to work in as a data product manager?